In section 8.1, general form, what we're going to be doing is going from center radius form of a circle to general form. So the order is very particular in general form. You're always going to put x squared first. And that's true anytime that you put anything in standard form, you put the highest degree. And then, so we have x, which comes before y in the alphabet. So we have x squared and then y squared, followed by x, y, and then e is a constant. So this is just your number. It's got to go on the very end. And then you have to make sure that the entire equation is set equal to 0. A, B, C, and D, and E are all going to be integers, which just means that it's either going to be a positive or negative number. And then it has to be set equal to 0. So what we're going to be doing is a whole lot of basically algebra 1 multiplication. When we're putting this into general form, we have number 1, x minus 3 squared plus y plus 6 squared equals 36. Whenever you have some quantity that's squared, it's always 2 of that thing. For example, if you have 4 squared, in your head you're thinking, all right, that's already 16. But 4 squared is found by multiplying 4 times 4. So what we've got here is x minus 3 squared. Really, we have 2 of them. We've got x minus 3 times x minus 3. So we're going to be multiplying each part of one to each part in the other. So I'm going to start with x. I'm going to take x and multiply it by x, and you get x squared. Then we've got x times negative 3, so we're going to have negative 3x. And then we're going to do the same thing for negative 3. I'm going to multiply that from one to the other. So we've got negative 3 times x, which is negative 3x. And then finally, we've got negative 3 times negative 3, which is positive 9. Make sure that you're multiplying those two together, and that'll always be a positive number. All right, then we have to do the same thing for this y plus 6 squared. So really we have 2 of them. So we're going to do y plus 6 times y plus 6. All right, that's y plus 6 squared. So let's start with multiplications. We have y times y, so we've got y squared. Then you're going to do it again. So we've got y times 6, which is plus 6y. And then we've got to do it again. So we've got 6 times y, which is plus 6y. And then finally, we've got 6 times 6, which is 36. Now, because we need the whole thing set equal to 0, what you're going to do is you're going to take this equals 36. So you're going to subtract this 36 from both sides. So in the end right here, I'm going to put minus 36 equals 0. And then we just have to put it in order. So going up here, it has to go x squared and then y squared. And then we're going to combine the x's, combine the y's, and then make sure that we combine all the constants and set that equal to 0. So we've got x squared first, and then we've got y squared next. I'm just going to cross them off as we go. After that, you're going to combine negative 3x minus 3x, which is negative 6x. Make sure you don't multiply them. You're just combining negative 3 minus 3. And then you're going to combine the y's, and you're just combining 6 plus 6. So we've got plus 12y. And then we've got 3 numbers to combine. 9 plus 36 minus 36. Combine all of them, and you get plus 9. Set it equal to 0. And this is your final answer. Number 2. So we're just multiplying. So we've got x plus 2 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 16. So with the squared, we just have 2 of the exact same thing. So we've got x plus 2 times x plus 2. And we're going to be multiplying. So we've got x times x, which is x squared. And then we've got x times 2, which is going to be plus 2x. And then we've got 2 times x plus 2x. And then we've got 2 times 2, which is 4. After that, we've got the other one, which is y minus 5 squared. So we're going to do y minus 5 times y minus 5. So we're going to multiply y times y, which is y squared. And then we've got y times negative 5, which is negative 5y. And then we've got negative 5 times y, which is negative 5y. And then finally, we have negative 5 times negative 5, which is a positive 25. Now, this whole thing go back to the original, is set equal to 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 16 from both sides so that the whole thing is set equal to 0. And then you're going to have to put everything in order. Oops, I forgot the minus 16. So we've got x squared going first, and then we're done. And then we've got plus y squared next, and then we're done. And then we're going to combine the x's. So we've got 2 plus 2, which is 4. And then we're going to combine the y's. So we've got negative 5y minus 5y, which is negative 10y. And then we're going to combine 4 plus 25 minus 16. So all of these constants, which will be positive 13. Set that equal to 0, and then you're all done. Number 3. So for number 3, we've got this x squared. Now I don't have anything to multiply by, right? So we're just going to leave it as x squared. So it's going to go first. The only thing that we actually have to do is take y plus 4 times y plus 4. So we're going to multiply these. So we've got y times y, which is going to be y squared. And then we've got y times 4, so we've got plus 4y. And then we've got 4 times y, another 4y. And then finally we've got 4 times 4, which is 16. Now the whole thing needs to be set equal to 0. So what we're going to do is subtract 9 from both sides. So we're going to start with this x squared. That's got to go first. Then we can put the y squared next. Because there's nothing that we have for x, we don't need x. The next thing that we're going to do is combine the y's. So we got plus 8y. And then we're going to combine 16 minus 9 to get 7. Set that equal to 0, and this is your final answer. For number 4, the only thing that we have to do in number 4 is move that 45 to the other side. So we've just got x squared plus y squared, and then I would have to subtract 45 from both sides. So we've got minus 45 equals 0, and this is my full answer. Last two, numbers 5 and 6. I'm going to try those, and I'll have the answers after you're done with them. Here are your final two problems. So general form, you're taking center radius form, and you are multiplying everything out, and don't forget to set the whole thing equal to 0.